PenFed is a national credit union that was formed to serve military families, but is now open to anyone. You can often pre-qualify for a personal loan on their website without even being a member. However, if you do decide to move forward with the loan application and are approved, you will need to become a PenFed member before your loan can be funded. And it's not hard to become a PenFed member though. You just need to open a savings account, making a minimum deposit of just $5. PenFed will automatically open a savings account for you, preloaded with the $5 to establish membership if you are approved. PenFed lends between $500 and $50,000. Not all banks and credit unions will lend as little as $500. So if you need to cover just a monthly shortfall, PenFed might be the way to go. They have competitive APRs. Their rates start at 8.99%, but usually only the top 10% of their applicants will qualify for their lowest rate. However, their top rate is very competitive at 17.99%. These competitive rates suggest that it could be hard to be approved for one of their loans if you have a credit score below 670. While they are unlikely to just use credit score to determine whether to lend you money, they are likely to use factors that drive your credit score. They will look at your history of on-time payments, your debt-to-income ratio, and your credit utilization. They will also look at other factors like the amount, type, and stability of your income. If you think you might struggle to get qualified on your own, PenFed will allow you to include a cosigner on the loan. A cosigner will strengthen your application the most if they have a stronger credit profile than you do. However, they could also help if adding their income drops the overall debt-to-income ratio on the application. If you commingle your finances with a spouse or significant other, this might be the best way to go. The loan term and rate will depend very heavily on the size of the loan you are looking for. Their terms will go up to 5 years. Shorter terms often have lower APRs, but longer terms will lower your monthly payment. A longer term will also mean paying a lot more money in interest over the life of the loan. So you should only take a 5-year loan if you're borrowing a substantial amount of money. And if you do, you should do your best to make extra principal payments in the first 6 months of the loan. That will save you a lot of money in interest and will help you pay off the loan early. PenFed's personal loans can be used for debt or credit card consolidation, home improvement, weddings, family planning like adoption, in vitro fertilization and pregnancy, vacations, medical bills, or just unexpected expenses. On their website, they will talk about these loans for different purposes like their different lending products. But I believe that's just marketing. I think all of these loans fall under the unsecured personal loans. If you've ever used a PenFed personal loan in the past, we'd love to know what your experience was. Did the loan purpose indeed change the application process? Leave a comment below and let us know. PenFed does not charge an origination fee on their loans, so the full cost of borrowing is wrapped up in their interest rate. That's great. It means that aggressively making extra payments can save a lot of money on the loan. If you are late on a payment, they will charge a rather substantial $29 late fee. That is one of the higher late fees charged for personal loans. So you will want to make sure to avoid being late. It can really push up the cost of borrowing. PenFed would be a great place to go for a personal loan, but only if they can offer you a lower interest rate than any of your other options. Every lender has a different algorithm for deciding who to approve, how much to offer, and at what rate. That's why it's important for you to shop around before you accept a loan offer. At the Yukon project, we've tried to make shopping around easy. If you visit our lending marketplace page, you can filter for the purpose of your loan, how much you need, and your credit score. When you apply to one of our featured lenders, we'll check your rate with up to 40 other lenders behind the scenes. Our partners use a soft credit check, so applying won't hurt your credit score. We will show you all of your approved offers so you can pick the loan that's best for you. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Without your support, we couldn't keep making videos like these. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching.